Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to The Long Dark. I'm the Greenman, and we just left the Forsaken Airfield, literally just walking out right now. I dropped a bunch of corn, and a bunch of other random stuff. I warmed up, and we're on our way. I think that's our best option. I want to get there as soon as I can. If we need to sleep in a car, we can. If we need to sleep at the scrapyard, that's probably what we'll end up doing. And we'll just make our way through the pass and under the cover of night.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can, but you won't be. It's windy and cold, but whatever. We'll be able to withstand that long enough to at least get into the pass where hopefully the wind won't be biting as much. We got us a bit of a walk today. I mean, it'll be fine. We'll get to Vale Station. Probably rest up there for a minute, and then we'll make our way to the ZOC and get back to the miners' camp. I think it's a miners' camp. I believe that's what it's called. I'm getting a little sleepy, but whatever. Could take a coffee. We are only going to get heavier. You're already pretty heavy. We did find some coffee. We don't really need it for anything serious, though. Just walk. Whatever. If we slow down, we slow down. Now, that was pretty nice finding the bunker last night. Finding the bunker gave us a little bit more information. At least it kind of held a little, carrot on a stick and was like, come this way, follow this idea. That, they found something. And then they subjected people to it. Whatever this object or machine or whatever the hell it is, affected them in some way. Just potentially by being near it, I guess, is what, their theory was. I really don't know what to think. Hopefully we get more information. I need to look for signs of life in the Langston mine, so that's what we're gonna do. Just gotta get there. It's warming up a little bit. I'm all jittery, so much coffee in me. And I would love another cup. But I can't drink decaf. It's not the same. It doesn't do it for me. What's the point? Just chug water if you'd rather have decaf. Which is my only option right now. Sorry about that. Alright, we could sleep in this truck, but I think we'll have enough fortitude to make it up to the scrapyard. I mean, I would prefer to get up there, that is. This is kind of our last stop before that. Whatever, let's just go. Kind of got the wind to our backs, which is nice. Probably won't last forever. We'll just make our way up. Just gotta make a left right here. A left. Goodbye, Forsaken Airfield. I'm sure I'll be back. Even though we're not going to leave this zone for, a good 5-10 minutes anyway. I know there were places that I didn't explore here, and I kind of wanted to stay and do it. I think we should just move on to the next... I'm not even saying this is a different tale, because this kind of seems like the first one. I also never did find that badge. So I need to look for that. Maybe you guys have told me by now, and next episode I'll find out. Wind is picking up, but it's blocked by this giant-ass boulder. Oh, nope, never mind. Well, it's not too bad. I was getting warmed up for a second. I'm pretty sure there was a rifle across the lake in the cabin overlooking the airfield, but I don't feel like going all the way back there and getting it. Pretty sure I had one laying around in the ZOC, and I'll just fix it. Fix it up and carry that bitch on my back with a pistol on my side. Wonder how much it, reduces the carrying weight. Even 50%. What is it, 2.5? Be 2.5 pounds. 2.5 kilograms, whatever the hell. I would really like to run right now. It's gonna get slower if I do that. And it's not far now. Overall, I have to say, y'all did a good job keeping my interest with this tale. Especially in a survival mode, where there really isn't much of a story. You kind of had me follow behind a story that had already played out in a lot of ways. That's really cool. A lot of survival games have, like, tried and failed to do things like that. But when the environment is affected by what is going on, like, in the story, that plays a very different part because you're so connected to it. If that makes any sense. You know, we've been dealing with geomagnetic oh my god, I almost said thorns. Geomagnetic storms the entire playthrough. And you're like, why is this happening? And you go like, oh, well, obviously it has something to do with, like, this apocalypse that's occurred. Like, look, everything's frozen, like, snow everywhere, horrible weather, geomagnetic storms where the animals go wild and crazy and come after you. Well, more so than they already do. Imagine if, like, deer and shit came after you. Thought I heard something. Get comfy inside. Hello, are you ruined? Not no mo.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Any beds in here good? Sleep in a bed tonight. Comfy. Well, today. And I am gonna get some sleep. Probably be nighttime by the time we wake up. And hopefully it'll be daytime by the time we get to the ZOC. Well, 112 days, 36 hours. Drink soda. These weigh you down a lot, so I'm just going to use them. Drink another soda. We got to keep these acorns that are cooked. Got to keep them. Because when we get enough of them again, you smash them with the hammer. Okay, eat some of the cattails you got. I don't really feel like wasting any other food. Getting windy out there. It's good enough. Go. Oh, it's not windy at all. Cool. Is that a ton of coal? Why don't I remember this much coal being here? That's weird. I'm weirded out. Nah, no way. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go back. Go back and look and see if I'm telling the truth about that.
Something behind.
Got plenty of energy. Once I get closer to the halfway point, I'll drink a coffee. We're about efficient travel here. And I have enough. I have a coffee tin to make some coffee. I might even have some back in the ZOC, although that is like a rare commodity. I was about to say, that's why I like me some acorns. Some acorns. Oh no? That's something I dug up already, huh? Well, we're gonna take a second here. Thank you. And when you run out of coffee, you can make a weak-ass cup of acorn coffee. What shit like that was done in, like, the Civil War, I believe. I may have said that already, when I first brought up acorns and discovered you can make coffee. Just like the Confederates were running out of supplies because all their supply lines were being destroyed and or raided. So, as a shortage of coffee, which actually really supplied a lot of these armies, you know, with vigor and energy, just like today when you go to work and you drink your coffee. So they tried to improvise. I think they also tried like hazelnut, coffee, many different kinds. Bunch of weird things, like just trying to just get like that fix, that jolt of energy. Probably didn't go so well. More cattails out here. gotta pass through this pass. Short walk to the other side. But I think, like, is it smarter to just drink a coffee now? Where I'll stay more energetic longer? Or wait till I get halfway? And, you know, I guess it doesn't matter in the end. It's still going to extend the time. But, let's do it this way. Boost our energy. I like it like this. This is a buff. Allow me to walk around more and shit. So I really need to do some like solid hunting and get food like that. Actually cook some things up. But unfortunately, we're going to the ZOC where there ain't shit like that. If I had that travois, I'd be using it right now and carrying a ton of food back with me. Well, not a ton, but like, you know, all my canned stuff and everything. I'd definitely be dragging that behind me. Just so we can get... That's a scary sound. Do you hear that? You might have to have headphones on to hear that. There's like an eerie whirling sound with like the wind. Like music, I think. It don't matter. I walk around heavy all the time anyway, because I carry too much stuff. But when you're rambling, man, you don't really have time to unload. The majority of the time, I'm not willing, I should say, to go walk back anywhere. Oh, this place is just a 2-day walk. Let me go get my fucking can opener. Like, don't fall off, jitters. I am jittery. Okay, good. Good. How'd that tree get there? Beautiful view. We're gonna get there. Sun's just going down, but we'll be fine in the past. There's nothing evil in there. Not evil. Nature is not evil. So you ask my wife, who says snakes are evil and they serve no purpose. I disagree. They take care of vermin and such. Just because they look soulless doesn't mean that they are. Daylight's gonna be leaving us, but we'll be in a cave and long out of here. I think a cave, right? No, that's the cave I'm thinking of. And I seriously think, like, you could really take advantage of, like, just stim packing yourself all the way somewhere. But couldn't I just stim pack, run? Get tired, stim pack, run. Or is there, like, a debuff or something? Or could I just, like, give myself a heart attack and die? Because if you could do that and then just, like, buff yourself, keep running, you can get anywhere pretty quickly just by sprinting. Imagine me cutting the time in half by, like for this run. I would do it too. Wheelies turn. Let's get one last look. I mean, until we probably come back one day. Long, long in the future. And find the 6 batteries I have downstairs. All lined up on a table. Don't do that. I hate that. I hate that. Just get up on the snow. Not even looking. Gut-wrenching. Okay. You're doing good, you're doing good. You're not that heavy. You might attract a wolf or two, but you have a flare on your flare gun. You got plenty of pistol ammo. You might hit a shot, you might not. When you take a break with this game and then come back and are on way more caffeine than you have been all week, Things get a little difficult for you. I'm hoofing it. Oh yeah, there's a little thing we gotta crouch under as well coming up, I think. Just trying to save my energy. I would love to run. Well, that's all I'm thinking about right now. Just start sprinting. Up and over. I was thinking about it like, I don't know when I'm ever going to start the story mode. It seems like you learn a lot of stuff in that based off of what, like, you guys have been telling me. That you learn how to play the game through the story mode, so it probably would have been smart for me to actually start that way. But I just kind of had a general understanding that this game was extremely unforgiving, and I had played it like once before, like I said, this playthrough. Don't even know how long I lasted. I did not play long. I remember wasting like an entire lantern right in the beginning, like worth of gas because I went to sleep, which was devastating. I got like poisoned by food a bunch of times, and like I was just like hungry and thirsty all the time. I wasted so much stuff. I would make a campfire that's like 8 hours long and then just like go to bed with like not even using it at all. And just wake up and be like, why didn't I wait till the morning to make water and stuff? Because like now I need more of it. Why didn't I just stay up? There's so many mistakes that I made in this, and like I still make a lot of them now. But we're alive again. I lived a long time. We are seeing this through to the end. And although there's going to be a little asterisk next to this playthrough, I'm still very proud of it. Starting to snow. Great. They really make you walk through all this carnage over and over again. It's like they want you to feel it in a way. Look at it and be like, God, this was somehow a road? Destroyed. Luckily there wasn't very many people around. Oh, bunnies. Not too much further now. We'll be through this area. On our way. Even taking that coffee extended our energy for a while. And every time I think, like, every bend that we take, I'm like, alright, this is it right here. This is where we get out of here. Oh. Oh. It'll be soon. Should eat stuff. And cattails is pretty much what I can eat. I can eat canned shit, but I like that warmth bonus that I never take advantage of. Good enough. Keep going. Up and over here. This could really turn into something crazy if we don't get out of here. I have to take up refuge in Vale Station if the storm gets much worse.
Drop something.
There we go. Let's do some traveling. Give me 1 second. Don't got my hand on my mouse. Now I do. Now. That was worth the walk. For sure. It will be night pretty soon. Hopefully, there's no geomagnetic storm. I'm gonna check to see if we need anything in Vale Station, because I actually did have some maple saplings curing in the hangar back at the airfield, so I have 3 of them on me, which is pretty nice. I didn't make any crampons, I didn't spend that time to do that, I still need to. We're definitely not doing it here. But if we can at least get to the camp by nightfall, I'll feel pretty good about that. Or, you know, right, you know what I mean, right after nightfall. Whatevs. There's no way I can get there any faster. I probably don't need anything there. Anything I really would have needed, I would have taken with me by now. There's some cattails out there. I'm not going over there. This is a race against time. And weather. Up and over. Here's the building. Get on in. Take a quick look. You don't see anything. You go. And back to having horrible sleep.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
It's not, but that. Leave all that junk. If I need this stuff, I'll come back for it. Okay. No worries. Maybe that's not a good idea. Whatever. Let's get the hell out of here. Take one more flare. Oh boy. I'm stressed. But it's alright. It's alright. It is going to be dark by the time we're rolling up there, but as long as we follow this rail line all the way down, no big deal. If you need to go hunt, if we need to go hunting, we need food, we need to get back into this zone, because I think there's deer and rabbit that spawn here, as well as parmesans. And there's some cattails left as well. I think I'm pretty well stocked still there, and ruined food just means I can eat it now, so I know I have a shelf of ruined stuff. So that's good eating as far as I'm concerned. See, there's some rabbit right there. Could just be like, boom! Miss him. Ah, I should be able to grab you. Snatch you right up. Hopefully the weather stays like this. We going back. Oh shit, we going back.
Something's gotta go.
Welcome back to the zone. Contamination. Been a minute. Not safe at all. Saving the flare. Only got one left in my gun. I'm sure I have more pistol ammo out there. At the camp. It's the goal. That's what we're hitting. Wolf up there. But I ain't too stinky. I got a bunch of canned and bagged and cattail shit. I don't want any of that. I really didn't think we'd ever, like, make it back here. Then, you know, you find out, oh, well, you're gonna end up going back because of one of the tails. It's like, oh, God. This place is a death trap. And I have, what, one canister? So, I have to use that pretty sparingly. Hold my breath for a little bit, and then put it on. Hope we can make it to wherever we need to make it to. Just gotta stay wary. Keep a watchful eye. Suppose I can just keep pushing. I think we'll be okay on this side. Nope, that was dumb. How many times have you taken this route? I could take the road, but it's way more dangerous. Stick to the passage that I know. Oh shit, was I supposed to take that? No, okay. Can go up here. Sounded a lot closer than I thought anything was, like, near me. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't hurt yourself. Be a man. We're alright. We gotta deal with this shit now. I'm gonna run. I do not want to breathe this shit in too long. Okay, pretty much out. He's gonna notice me. Wish I could carry a contamination gun around. Just fucking... I just miss them when they come up. Although they're already poisoned, so I don't know why they don't go following me into it, but I did prove that they don't follow you into that shit. Way, way back. Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to miss you? And he was not backing down either. These guys are crazy. Glad I kept aiming. First shot, I don't know if I got him. Kind of seemed sort of spot on, but that was a long shot for this pistol. And then the second shot I clearly missed. Third one got him. I think we're gonna make it just in time. Oh. Can I eat poisoned meat now? Is that something I can do? You know? Like, since I'm so good at, like, cooking and stuff? I'm eating all these cattails, like, this sucks. You know what I mean, though? Can I eat these wolves now? Doing good. We're almost there. We're almost there. It was that terrifying sound of the wind ripping through the mountains. Like a fucking monster. I want to save my energy. Could be another wolf that's gonna be running up on us. Bit of a shorter jog. Okay, I think he's gone after something else. Not me. Get out of that. Nearly there. Am I still standing in it? What the hell? Watch our flanks here. Good timing. Very good timing. Couldn't have gotten any better. We are back. Shit, that wolf's gonna see me. If I were a real man in this game, I'd just climb up there and roll over. No, I gotta take the goddamn road. Alright, we did it, we did it, we did it. Thank God, man. Idle camp. Oh, that's what it's called, yeah. Home sweet home, everybody. For the millionth time. Hello, stuff. Yes, there is a rifle. And there's more pistol ammo. Beautiful. There's our food sitch. Aight, not bad. Not bad at all. Plenty of junk I left on the floor because I'm a slob. Our old bedroll. Alright, everyone. that's going to do it for this episode. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be going out there. We're going to see if we can investigate the Langston mine. Hopefully there's not a terrible storm that keeps us inside, because it's going to suck. Film the Green Man. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.